My God, that's hilarious.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
That's pretty amazing.
At first it was a lot of fun.
Sean O'Connor.
Now it's
Charlotte.
family
Speed,
members
Sean.
saying still, hey, do
Wow.
you know you're in a movie?
Wow.
And friends
Wow.
saying, it should have been Adam Scott.
Usually, Sean Penn's not too bad, though,
No,
right? Yeah.
Thank you, first off, for setting
Yeah.
up this standard of putting my name with, the most rugged, handsome, life-affirming character ever on screen, who I'll never live up to. So, with that in mind...
You seem pretty life-affirming to me.
I
mean,
do
the short
okay.
time I've known you.
If there was a movie where a character was named Ben Stiller, what would you like him to be like?
Thanks, Sean O'Connell.
Oh, that's what Kristen said too.
Yeah.
You guys don't know me. I want to talk about the daydreams, and I want to talk about when you thought you had to draw the line. Like, we're going a little bit too weird. I might alienate people. Because
I probably should have done that
balance.
at some point. I don't know, I mean, in terms of that, I always felt that the daydreams really had to just illustrate the breadth of Walter's imagination and all this, this huge sort of potential inside of him,
Right.
and also wanted them to be fun and the sense of humor that Walter has. I wanted to be a little weird and not what you would expect. So it was more being having to listen to the budget constraints. Really, that was really what was the biggest.
Like you're going to set up a
thing.
huge Benjamin Button reproduction, essentially.
Right,
for
right,
very short
right,
sequence.
exactly. Or at one point we had an Arabian Nights kind of Lawrence of Arabia fantasy on 6th Avenue, where Ted, the boss, comes down the 6th Avenue with looking like Anthony Quinn with like 50 horses and all the guys who work for him, and then we had to cut that.
I'm just curious, when's the last time you think you've played a character who has changed so drastically from when you start with him to where he ends up? I mean, that seemed to me one of the largest journeys I think I've ever seen one of your characters do.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that. I felt like that was what was interesting to me about the story, was that where Walter goes, and I don't think I've done other movies where I'd say Greenberg is like a very small, is a very small transformation, but he does get somewhere, but it's not as as noticeable. But this one definitely was a specific thing. So
They're giving me the rap. But
Okay.
that eHarmony thing that I really liked a lot with the been there and done that. You've had such a rich career. If you can give me a been there, done that, that would be at the top of that list.
probably going on stage with the Beastie Boys about 5 years ago
No
to
kidding.
do a song. Yeah, like a dream come true.
That's
for
a
me.
moment where you were just like,
It was. I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life or more excited.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome. I love that.
All right.